Kobe Bryant lack of defense? No, you would never hear that. Kobe Bryant's lack of will? You'll never hear that. Kobe Bryant's lack of passion? You'll never hear that. And Kobe's competitive rage? The lack of it? You'll never hear it. And it was always on display. And one of the main things I always point out to people when they try to compare Kobe to LeBron or Michael to LeBron, you know, we all know that LeBron is very passive aggressive when it comes to these situations. And he doesn't have that grit, you know, to deal with these type of some subjects, as far as alpha mentality. He was always very passive, if you must say that. So when you start looking at everything in a whole as it starts to unfold, and you start looking under the surface, and you start seeing what is the difference between the two. Well, to be completely honest, the only major difference is Kobe made sure he eviscerated every adversary they put in front of him. That was his goal. When they put an adversary in front of him, his job was to eviscerate them. And whether it was Tracy McGrady, whether it was Vince, whether it was Allen Iverson, he had to show, I'm bigger than them. I'm Kobe Bryant, and they're beneath me. You see, that was Kobe's way to make sure he had to put his foot on their neck to say, no, there is no comparison. Me to anybody else in this league. You are going to know I am the top, and everybody else is in a pool of runner ups. And he had to let that be known with Vince Carter. Vince and Kobe, Tracy, these guys knew each other. They played in AAU. Kobe and Vince was on the same team, balling, throwing each other alley oops, eating food together. These guys were friends. Real cool. Kobe came out after high school and went straight to the NBA. Vince, on the other hand, was up in North Carolina. Went there for 2 years, putting on a show, and here he comes to the NBA. Goes right to the Toronto Raptors, start making a name for himself, and start bringing some identity to the Toronto Raptors. And his cousin was already drafted, Tracy McGrady, on the team, T-Mac. And they played it well together. But it was Vince Sanity. He was the one that they've been waiting for. They had took the NBA slam dunk away for 1 year because the ratings had dropped. After Kobe won that 1 year, the very next year was very boring as he didn't come back to defend the title, and the ratings just dropped on the slam dunk contest, and it just wasn't interesting enough for them. So they went ahead and canceled it and brought in something called two ball, which was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Goodbye, right, slam dunk. Hello, two ball. I'm like, two ball. What in the world? Who? They're really searching. So there was no slam dunk contest. It was completely disrespectful that they couldn't find anybody that would be interested. They went as far as to think about putting the slam dunk first. And that used to be the marquee event. Then here comes Vince. So they bring back the slam dunk contest just because people wanted to see Vince. And Vince and his crazy dunks and everything Vince was doing. Oh my God. Vince put on a show. And all I got to tell you, man, that was just an incredible dunk contest. People still talk about it. And it was taking shine away from the growth of Kobe Bryant. But when they played each other and saw each other, they took a picture together for a magazine and great friends playing together and wishing success to each other. And they only get to play each other 2 times a year, but Vince is already on a higher level than Kobe Bryant as far as success. And he wins Rookie of the Year. And Kobe never got Rookie of the Year, So here are all the things that they're really laying out for Vince Carter and everyone else. And here's Kobe playing with Shaq, and he's doing great and putting up the same amount of numbers, but nobody's really paying attention to Kobe. It's all about Shaq. And Kobe's like, wait a minute now, I'm out here winning some games too. I'm just not some runner up. I'm not second fiddle. Like, this is no non alpha. Kobe was always an alpha personality. So after the Colorado situation, Kobe changed. No longer will he be the shunned. Since they wanted to make a villain out of him, make him the bad guy. There's no Shaq. There's no body on the team. It's Kobe's team now. Once it became Kobe's team, it became a war. The way Shaq was forced out, it was a war with the NBA. And Kobe Bryant has set stage to let the whole NBA put everybody on notice. This is my league. I've arrived. I got a new contract with the Lakers. I'm locked in and I'm here. The Lakers are my team. And I'm going to be the one. And when that happened, everybody felt his wrath that season. See, people didn't realize that this happened right after Shaq left. Like, Shaq was still a member of the team when the whole incident happened with Kobe. When all of these things were going down, Shaq was still a member of the team. So now, when Shaq was moved and all these pieces were gone from here to there, like, and now it's Kobe's team. No one had to see with all this pressure with court and all of this back and forth with litigations before the season started. And all this was a long off season for Kobe. So when he came in, everybody just had to get it. And he came in with it being his team. So at least maybe I got that wrong. I don't know. I can't. I'm trying to think. This is all off memory. But Vince came to play him, I believe, in November of 2005, and the New Jersey Nets was his new team. Vince is now with the New Jersey Nets, and the Nets are rolling. You know, they were a team that played the Lakers in the NBA Finals. They had Jason Kidd, still a threat. Very different team, and Kobe and these guys were struggling to find their identity. They had Odom, they had Cook, they had a bunch of guys in there that were, young and trying to find their way. And Kobe's working. Kobe is Kobe. So you have to work around that. But in this game, he had to get Vince. He told everybody, I got Vince Carter. And he, from the opening jump, got all in Vince's chest, pushed Vince around, punked Vince. And him and Vince were cool. So this was like one of the first times he's like, why is he getting crazy with me? So Vince was frustrated early. Vince called an alley-oop dunk. Him and Kobe almost got in a fight. He pushed Kobe like, man, what in the world is wrong with you? And Kobe was calling him all disrespectful names, calling him a B. You a B. You always been a B. And it was just, it rattled. It rattled Vince. Kobe was going off that night. He scored like 46. Vince had 10. He was 3 for 12. Terrible night. Kobe took him out of his game, took him out of his his comfort zone, and really just put his chin over his back to say, I dominate you. You can't move. So I felt that point on, I mean, him and Vince have had other exchanges, but nobody will ever compare Vince Carter to Kobe Bryant. You understand that? As great as T Mac was and having great wars with Kobe, nobody will compare Tracy McGrady to Kobe Bryant. Not even Tracy McGrady. Kobe Bean Bryant was something else. You know, he was worldly, man. And we'll get to what happened with Tracy McGrady in the next one. I should do another one. So we'll just call this part one. Because some funny stuff happened there.